Hello, hello. Happy Halloween. I am joining you from my car, which is where all the epiphanies happen, right? I just had an acupuncture appointment, which was so healing and awesome. And it got me thinking about fall and this transition into winter time and what we need to do with our energy because in our American society, we're often pressed to do more, push, productivity. That's very male energy. And it's actually kind of the opposite. Fall and winter time is adrenal healing season, which is really important. So, this is actually a time to come more inward, to focus on more rest. It's going to fall back, right? We fall back this weekend and the sun is setting earlier. So, we need to go to bed earlier. It's going to get darker. And it's that hibernation state kind of for us as well and really tuning into focusing on that rest and that self care. And there's a lot of women that are struggling with adrenal fatigue and just feeling tired all the time. And this is a great time to kind of tune in. And what's ironic is that a lot of people during this time will actually, it's the opposite, right? We go into the holiday season and it's more push, 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 work, 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 do, do, do. And I'm really thinking and want to encourage you guys to come more inward and start tuning in, listening to your body, prioritizing self care, prioritizing rest. Where can you nourish yourself? Maybe that's a cup of herbal tea that you can have. Maybe that's going to bed earlier. Maybe you make it a goal to go to bed by 9:30 during the winter time. It's so important because I feel like one, the increase in sugar with Halloween and holidays and treats and all of that stuff, and two, the increased stress, whether that's holiday stress or lack of sleep or whatever that looks like, is kind of why a lot of us start to feel run down this time of year and why a lot of us may get sick and just feel kind of So there was a really interesting book that I was reading called Wild Power, and it was actually about your cycle. But it was talking about working with our cycles. And I also think this works for seasons too, right? Because we're cyclical beings with everything that we do. So, one of the things that that book was talking about is when you start your period, for the first couple days, you really need to hibernate in. You really need to rest. If it's possible to take anything off your plate, do that and incorporate that rest and relaxation and rejuvenation as much as possible. And then the first half of your cycle, until ovulation, so until day 14, is more of the masculine energy. It's more like, okay, you can kind of do, you can go, you can produce, you can kind of do your thing. And then the second half of your cycle is more tuning inward and coming back in and resting and hibernating a little bit and receiving. And that's a big balance that I've noticed in my health and wellness journey is this balance of giving and receiving. And so many times, especially as women, we tend to give, 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 and then not really work on that receiving. So know that it's okay as we go into winter time for the energy to shift a little bit and to really go more into hibernation stage, into supporting yourself, into sleep, into prioritizing adrenal healing. Wintertime is set up for us for that. And in more of the spring and the summer, that's when we kind of come out and we're outside more and we're eating more raw foods. You know, wintertime is more like vegetables, like root vegetables and squashes and things that are in season and soups and cooked meals and nourishing ourselves from that place. So I wanted to share that with you guys, see if that was helpful, but know that this can be a really healing state for us as we transition into winter. Start to honor your body, start to honor your cycles. We'll be talking more about that in our upcoming class on mastering your menses in November. And know that it's okay and honor yourself and give yourself that time and space because, again, so many people are pushing for that masculine energy. And I think we have to come back to the feminine energy too and that receiving, especially if you're on a health and wellness journey and working towards healing your body. It's really important. Hope you guys found this helpful. Have a happy, safe Halloween and enjoy this time of rest and replenishing your adrenals along your healing journey. Have a great day. Bye.